Let's begin with their stunning stripes. Did you know that no two Siberian tigers have the same pattern of stripes on their fur? It's like they have their own personal fashion statement. But that's not all. Their fur is also super functional. Their winter fur helps them stay warm in the frigid temperatures of their habitat. And their stripes, which appear wider and less defined in winter, actually serve as camouflage to help them hunt their prey without being detected. It's like they have a built-in invisibility cloak. But how does this help in summer? They actually have a summer coat for that. During the warmer months, their fur is a more vibrant orange color, and the stripes are more defined. It's like they have a summer tan, but in tiger form. Plus, their shorter fur helps them stay cool in the hot temperatures, like their own personal air conditioning system. Extra much? Also, these unique stripes make it easier for researchers and conservationists to keep track of the Siberian tiger population. It's like each tiger has their own barcode, but way more stylish than anyone at the Met Gala. And their appearance is simply breathtaking. The thick mane around their neck is like a lion's, making them look like royalty. And those cute little boots, they're actually extra fur on their broad paws. Can you imagine them running around in the snow with those? It's like they were born ready for a snowball fight. But don't be fooled by their cuteness. They are massive creatures. Male Siberian tigers can weigh up to 700 pounds and measure up to 11 feet long. That's like having a furry tank walking around in the forest. Now, you might be thinking, what about female Siberian tigers? Are they just as big? The answer is no, but there's still no slouches. Female Siberian tigers can weigh up to 400 pounds and measure up to 8 feet long. That's still way bigger than your average house cat. Remember that she may be smaller, but she's still a force to be reckoned with. And their massive size serves them well, especially in cold environments. A larger animal conserves heat much better than a smaller one, so Siberian tigers are built to withstand harsh winters. And their size does not weigh them down. They can run up to 50 miles per hour, making them one of the fastest big cats. Can you imagine seeing one running at full speed? It's like a giant furry bullet. Speaking of unique, let's talk about the Siberian tiger's hunting skills. Siberian tigers are ambush predators, which means they sneak up on their prey and attack by surprise. Their incredible strength and sharp claws make them incredibly effective hunters. They can take down large animals like deer, wild boars, and even bears. But did you know that they aren't just land predators, but also excellent swimmers? In fact, they're often found near rivers and streams, waiting patiently for their prey to come to them. With their muscular build and powerful legs, they are able to swim across wide rivers with ease, making them even more skilled hunters. Wait a minute, a cat that doesn't hate water? Who would have known? And can you imagine what happens when the sun goes down? Picture this. It's pitch black outside, and you can barely see your hand in front of your face. But for the Siberian tiger, the night is where they shine. With their incredible night vision that's 6 times better than humans, these stealthy predators can effortlessly stalk and wait for their prey to make a move. And let's not forget about their binocular vision, which gives them a 3D view of their surroundings. It's like they're playing a high-stakes game of hide-and-seek, except the prey never stands a chance. Can they get any cooler than this? But hunting isn't always easy, even for a tiger. Sometimes they have to resort to some sneaky tactics. They've been known to mimic the call of a wounded animal to lure their prey closer. Kind of like a cat pretending to be stuck in a tree to get attention from its owner. We advise you not to follow the call of these striped sirens, unless you would like to become cat food for these gigantic tigers. Okay, you probably won't become food because humans are not their type, but the chances of you surviving their attack are slim to none. And their appetite is on another level. These massive cats need to eat a lot of food to maintain their size and energy levels. They can eat up to 60 pounds of meat in one sitting when they're really hungry, which is equivalent to devouring an average-sized 8 or 9-year-old human child. So what do they eat, you ask? Well, they're carnivores, which means they eat meat, and lots of it. Their diet consists of elk, deer, wild boar, and even small bears. That's right, they eat bears. Imagine being a bear, thinking you're at the top of the food chain, and then getting eaten by a tiger. Sounds like a rude awakening. And unlike some picky eaters, they're not afraid to try new things. They'll even eat fish and small rodents if they're feeling particularly hungry. Apart from hunting fiercely, female tigers are one of the most protective mothers in the animal kingdom. And who can blame her? Her cubs are born blind and helpless, relying solely on her for survival. For the first few months, the mother tiger is the only one responsible for the cub's safety and well-being, and she takes that job seriously. She will only leave her cubs for brief periods of time to hunt for food or drink water. Now, let us ask you this. Are you tired of socializing and craving some alone time? Well, you might want to take a cue from the Siberian Tigers because they're next-level introverts. These majestic creatures are so solitary that they prefer to stay within the bounds of their own domain and make the biggest introverts look like party animals. And if they have enough prey, they won't even bother leaving their territory. Who needs to go on vacation when you have everything you need in your own backyard, right? But don't let their territorial nature fool you into thinking they're always in each other's faces. Quite the opposite. Siberian tigers are so solitary that they don't like to be around each other. Can you imagine being so independent that you don't even want to hang out with the others of your own kind? That's like a whole nother level of self-sufficiency. And speaking of being territorial, do you have any idea how seriously these tigers take it? They mark their territories by spraying, which is essentially like leaving a no trespassing sign in the form of a very strong scent. They will also leave markings on trees with their claws, like they're writing their names on their property. You gotta do what you gotta do to let others know what's yours, right? Now, when it comes to mating, it's not like they're out there speed dating or swiping left or right on Tinder. No. Female tigers will use a variety of sounds and meows to let the males know they're ready. It's like the tiger version of sending a flirty text. And let's not forget that they're still solitary creatures. So these vocalizations are crucial for them to communicate with each other and state their intentions while still maintaining their independence. Siberian tigers are a true icon of the wild, but their very existence is threatened by a host of factors that have driven their numbers to the brink of extinction. Rampant habitat loss, driven by deforestation, has left these majestic big cats with fewer and fewer places to call home. Poaching and illegal trade of tiger parts, driven by the misguided belief that they have medicinal properties, have also taken an enormous toll on their populations. It's hard to imagine a world without these magnificent creatures, but with only around 400 Siberian tigers left in the wild, that bleak future is becoming more and more of a possibility. Siberian tigers are the largest cats in the world and are truly a sight to behold. They're like the Tony Starks of the cat world, with their powerful presence and unique abilities. But beyond their impressive physical characteristics, Siberian tigers are an integral part of our ecosystem. As apex predators, they help regulate the populations of their prey, and their habitat supports a diverse range of plant and animal species. It's up to all of us to take responsibility for the future of the Siberian tiger and ensure that these majestic creatures continue to roam wild for generations to come.